What's up guys, Cool here. So a lot of people ask me about which hero to use for SS7 League Start. This is just a recommend for new player and some old player. You have no idea which hero that you really want to know which one to use. It's like the new hero, Battle Pass, locked hero is always one of the best to start with. Like Iris 2 will sure be strong. And then Erika 1, Erika 2, Gamma 1, Gamma 3, Yuga 1, Yuga 2, Moto 1, Selena. For Rihan 2, it really depends. Rihan 2, I will not recommend is because his leveling just sucks. If you know how to skilling up for damage, then maybe you can play him. It's the same for Rihan 1. I'm not recommend Rihan 1. But if you want to play Rihan Anger, right? Rihan 1, right? He's only strong in the early stage. Mid game, you need to invest a bit more. And the hero trait that he have is still like they increase the base damage, but the main problem about Rihan 1 is about his rate, maintain the rage, and how fast to kill the enemy. Like just for the burst, right? They didn't change anything about the burst. The burst is still a single target damage. Without explosion, you kill enemy very, very slowly when you are mapping. So if you want to play Rihan Anger, right? Go ahead. Just that the way I look at the hero trait, he don't really have a lot of stuff going on. It's still the same as SS6, so I just don't want to. I don't recommend him at all. If you want, you can play him. Just that there will not be a lot of guide for Rihan 1 much, other than player that play him for every season. Yeah. So for the tier, right? Iris 2 sure will be T0, and then T1. This one is just a roughie. It's not really accurate. This is just what I think. Every time the new Battle Pass hero is always the top, unless there's some bug that give them no damage or less damage. No damage or more damage. Yeah. For me, I will just use Rihan 2. A few players also going to use Yuan 2, even if we know that his leveling is a pain, but because there's a female Rihan going on as an outfit, so buy the outfit, play Rihan, so that I can stop looking at the ball guy, whereby I can look at a lady, right? Everyone like that. So most people will play Rihan 2 also as a lead start. And then there's one thing that you guys have to be careful. If your hero have no damage in the early stage, like for example the story chapter or timeout 1 to 6, most of the time it's a bug that your hero trait can't get damage. Just remember to jump ship to other hero. Don't waste your time on the hero anymore. For example, SS6, right? Moto 2 have bug. Like here, I don't recommend Moto 2. Why? Is because let other player go test it out whether Moto 2 can still be able to play. Let other player go test it out. If he's still able to play, right? You can level him. Because I'm not really sure. They say that they fix his bug, right? You have no idea whether the bug is fixed or not. For me, I'm just not recommend. Gamma 2 get nerfed, and then his hero trait doesn't really get any buff, and Goddess of Knowledge path, right? A lot of note get nerfed, and I really don't think of Gamma 2 have any other skill to play that is strong. There's a problem. The skill need to be strong to play with the hero trait, because the hero trait have no damage now. Most of the hero. And like it's the same as Rosha. Rosha have a higher survive in the game but no damage. So what's the point? You have no damage, that means that you take more time to kill enemy. Tier 1 and Tier 2, I put it here is because this is League Start. It's not that this game he can't be used. Tier 1, Tier 2 also the same. Let other player go test it out. Maybe there will be some meta going on. maybe. And another thing, like Bean, right? For me, Bean is like just so dead. No one will play Bean as a bomber. Like his bomb skills just sucks. The whole thing about Bean hero trait just suck ass. So it's like I don't even recommend him at all. Like this one is not recommend. And for Carino 1, 2, 3, right? They are not good for league start at all. They can be played for second hero or third hero. But as a league start, I always don't find that they are anywhere good compared to all these hero. Like mostly here, compared to all these hero. Like past season, like Little Flash, right? In SS6, Little Flash can be played. Carino 2 can be played. But he also have a hard time leveling because of the reload. So if you want to play Carino, go ahead. But I can say that they are not doing well in the league start. And it's the same as tier 1, tier 2. You need the equipment, the correct equipment for them to get damage. Without the correct equipment, their hero trait itself is just too weak. The dev basically nerf all our base damage and our base survive. And Carino 1, 2, 3, they are well known for weakened. Like they are a bit weak. Like for example, Carino 1 is really weak compared to 2 and 3. So for me, it's like I don't really use Carino, the Ranger of Glory, anymore because he needs some buff. They are not buffing him up. And for the next season, right, I can say that the meta is Iris 2, Melee on Erika 1, neither Moonstrike, Max Mana Moonstrike, or Faber Grow Slaughter. Should be Berserking Blade, sure can be used, or the Flame Slash. For me, is I want to play Rihan 2 with Flame Slash, Grow Slaughter. That's the route I want to go. But we have to wait until they release the database. We have to look at the database. For the Yuga 2, right, you can just use Mind Control to level all the way. And then also we have to look at the Shadow Swarm. What is the new exclusive support skill, right? Do we get enough multiply so that Shadow Swarm have enough damage? Same for Thunder Cloud. Gamma 1, Thunder Cloud is so OP in Season 2. Maybe this time round we can still play Thunder Cloud, right? And then there's still a few skills that have the exclusive support skill. Yeah, I have to wait until the database, Torchlight Infinite database is out. If not, we have no idea what is the skill multiply, the damage multiply is. And that basically it for the league start recommend. So this part is to help new player what to use, because a lot of people ask me how to put point as the early stage on league start. So for White Chart, right, for me, I always go for Commutary, get Flame Sand, Ember, Azurite of Operation, Energy Core. And most probably put 3 point, put 3 point, put 3 point. Put 3 point and then get the Magic. Magic to increase more drop. And Beacon, right? At the back, you can get more point, like maybe Flame Sand, that have to depend. This is from SS6. I'm not sure have they update the SS7 one. If they update, I will update this again. And then for the gameplay, right? Like remember, all these things after we farm, right? Go sell them. Get our Flame Alley. Sell the Commutary for Flame Alley. We use Flame Alley to buy equipment for your hero, and like depend on what build you play. Mostly go for legendary gear that help you through timeout 7 to timeout 8. And this part, Arcana, is to sell the fire. There's a purple frame and orange frame. There's 2 different types. At first, we go for the spawn rate of the King Warden on the Arcana. Spawn them up. After that, here is the boss one. Here is the King Warden. You can go 4 point here, 4 point here. This is to farm the page. Farm the page, sell the page. Farm the, I can't pronounce this. Farm the purple frame or the orange frame, sell them. At the early stage, this can sell a lot. You can farm this until the price drop. Like for example, you can sell one frame for like 4 or 1 frame alley. But I say as well, example is a 4 frame alley, right? I will stop selling it until when it drop to 2. Then you can go farm other stuff. But that is that first 3 day. First 3 day, this and this will worth a lot. Maybe one whole week you can also farm it. And then Miss Valley, right? We go for Resident Eye to sell. A lot of players will always like to stay inside Miss Valley just to farm the activation medium, right? So this time round, Resident Eye should be even more expensive. And then we go down to spawn the resident, and then we go left and right. Left and right is the same. And then for Nightmare, right, what do we farm? We farm for Dream Taking. I don't really make them to spawn. I just go this 4 route and then wait for the deck to come out. Whenever there's a Dream Taking deck, I will just run it and farm it and then sell the trinket. The Dream Taking trinket. Dream Taking trinket worth the most. So like that's how I farm Frame Alley for the league start. I will update again when the league have start for the void chart. Have any question, just comment down below. I try my best to reply. And thank you guys for watching. And also, if you find that this is helpful, give me some like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. See ya. Bye bye.